have I had experience in the past of riders taking our product and race tuning it themselves, or making requests to us to race tune the Kogel product? Absolutely. And sure, it's something we like to give advice on. We like to push the product to its absolute limits. We have a number of pro athletes who use the product from the Canyon DHB Sungod team, who have been running the product for 2 seasons now. They were running the product 3 seasons ago through a slightly different deal. A chap called Alex Richardson, who now rides for Alpecin Fenix, was a customer of ours, came to us through a recommendation, and was very, very focused on performance gains, looking at how to make the bike go quicker and use his energy more efficiently over long distances in road races. That led on to the relationship that we now have with the Canyon team. Through those conversations and discussions with riders at that level, we also got to know Harry Tamfield, and he was riding for the Who What Bike squad. They were riding on Walker Brothers wheels, and they wanted ceramic bearings in those wheels. So we supplied those bearings through Walker Brothers, and they were actually taking the seals off because it was track riding, clearing out all the grease, and putting in, I think it was a sewing machine oil, which is a really light oil. It's a bit like the gun oils you guys use in the US. So they clean all the grease out. They'd run them without seals on, so no contact at all on the bearings, because it was indoor track riding. And I think that season was the season they were setting records all throughout Europe, and beating some of the main European country squads in track riding. But yeah, sure. I mean, certainly from a performance perspective, there's many things you can do to get those bearings working a little bit more efficiently, taking a bit of grease out, putting a bit of light oil in. I think the kickback on things like that is the service levels increase. You need to look after those bearings much more, and you need to be much more attuned to servicing your bike on a regular basis if you're going to do that sort of thing. But yeah, we've seen it many times with many riders.
Yeah, and that's something that we've covered in blog posts in the past. We all want the fastest bike, but the problem is if your bike is the fastest and you're gonna set it up for a 6-hour race, but then ride it for 2 months because you're not the kind of guy that has their own personal mechanic flying out the races with them, or that gets to keep your bike while you're sitting at home recovering. That's where that maintenance schedule comes in. So we currently start selling our Colossus oversized case with a race prep pulley set, and it comes with a big asterisk saying this is good for 100, 200 miles. After that, you either need to service it and bring it back to factory state with a grease, or keep it looped up, clean it out, and use an oil if you're racing back-to-back weekends.
Yeah, and I think when we've spoken to athletes about race prepping stuff, we always say that we can supply new seals, recommend the right grease to go and buy, provide them with video and blog posts on servicing and how to manage that, and make sure the product lasts for them and is always in tip-top condition.